Hi everyone. Good things happening here today. I've been waiting for this kit for about 3 months now, and it finally came. It's an enriching kit for my 500 Holly. That's the dreaded piece there that I've been waiting for. Actually, it all came with the kit. Block off plug, a couple of gaskets. That one's homemade. Obviously he's made that. 4 longer bolts to accommodate the extra chamber. This chamber here. That piece there actually is an extension for the accelerator pump lever. It being as there's an extra chamber on there, it puts the accelerator pump out further, so of course it has to have something to reach. That's it. Comes with its own pin and everything in it. Very nice little kit. This is the guy that, actually I'm going to show you here. Where are we? Tom's. Tom's Repairs. Machining, welding, and composites. Tom McNeely. 14001 Williams Field Road, Gilbert, Arizona 85295. Phone number 480-899-7613. I presume this guy is an aircraft mechanic. He's probably an engineer. That's the bill that he sent me. And still insists that sent as free trial. Return if unsatisfied. Well, I'm not returning it. Even if I don't like it, I'll still be keeping it. So I've never seen one in my life. I've never even heard of one. I think you could actually buy them for the double pumpers and whatnot too. I think they'd be a really good deal for stuff like that. You can run them right from leaned right out to all she's got. It'll give you all the fuel you can pour through it. Anyway, here's the stock components. Basically everyone probably knows what a 500 Holly looks like inside. One thing about these carburetors that maybe some of you don't know is the way the float is set up in them. Lots of people have problems when you're on an oval or track racing or whatever you're doing. I guess lots of you guys drift or whatever you are. These floats actually work from center up and down rather than one of the sides. So you don't ever end up with that problem of leaning out or flooding out when you're going around corners. It runs off the center and it's shaped so that the gas keeps it up all the time and keeps it from sinking and floating. So that's one of the benefits of these compared to a lot of them. Other than that, it's pretty plain Jane. Actually, this carburetor, before I started working on the Dragon, was quite a few years old, but it was brand new. It had never been used. So, okay, we're going to take this apart and play with it a bit here and see if we can figure out how to put it together. Okay, I've never done a dry run here, so you might have to be a little bit patient with me because I'm kind of new at this part of it. I've done lots of Hollies, but never one of these, not with this kit in it. Okay, take the power valve, it goes, believe it or not, both jets go. Okay, done with those. Never again. You don't need jets. We've got a gasket here for this one. New power valve plug. It's just a plain plug. Blocks off any activity from there. Nice nylon washer on it, so it just needs to be snug nice. And guess we'll change this gasket. That gasket goes there. Can also only go in one place. This gasket's already on here. Got one on here for the plate. Okay. This piece here has to go onto the body of the carburetor there, but I think we can get it on later. Okay, I've put this piece on. It's just a, like I say, it's just an extension for the throttle accelerator pump so that it can reach it with the extra plate. We'll put these plates together now and see how it goes here. This one goes in here. Just simply lines up on all the dowels. Really can't go wrong with it. This one here fits like so. Right. So now we've got an extra piece racked in here. Okay. And our carburetor base. Let's see, we've got little washers in here yet. I'll just take them out. There's new ones, nice nylon ones that came with them new bolts. Okay, so this piece, we should just slide a couple bolts maybe through here, just to get stuff lined up. Gasket's not real easy to get along with. I guess we'll just, rather than push, we'll just turn it through it. Maybe it'll even help hold stuff in place, possibly. What it's intended to do. It does get a little longer, but I can see really good things happening with this. It'll let me idle down nice and lean. It'll idle well and warm up good, and then I'll be able to open it up. I'll probably build it to the throttle linkage so that it opens up as things happen. That underneath where it should be. Push this dude in place. And these bolts should go in here with any luck. Put 2 in. I don't know if you can see very good here or not, but if you can't, I apologize. I'll just put these in. Yeah, I could see really good things happening with this carburetor. I think it's going to treat me much better than what things were before. Okay, so what this is intended to do, when it's in this position here, actually you can see a very fine little line on the end of that shaft. That's in lean position. For idle only, pretty much, eh? As the lever comes up, it's opening everything up inside. When it hits the top, like so, it's full rich. There's absolutely nothing to adjust inside there anymore. That lever does it all. All we do is we still use our idle screws to set our idle, and that's metered through that body too, actually. And that's all there is to it. It's actually quite simple, but I can see good things happening with it. I've got something else here I'll set up and show you too that I'm working on. Okay, my intake I've been working on here. All I did was chop this part of the lower or the upper intake off of the rest of it. Okay, this is just junk now. It's good for the scrap pile, I guess. This is the piece I was after. What I done, a piece of aluminum, of course, and made 4 holes in it. By God, they even fit. This piece here is the base for the carburetor. You still have a little work to do in there, but actually it's coming very nice. There. Center section here will be cut out, like you see in the top. In between there, it'll be all cut out. So basically what's going to happen, this will be up like so. This piece here will go on top like so. Probably the other way around, but like that nonetheless. Another piece there for the bottom, right? This piece here is for this end. Okay. And then this will go on the top. Just much smaller box than I had before, and it'll be a lot nicer. It'll be much better than the other one was. The other one was too big. And I thought this might, get in a section, a short section of the upper intake on it. I'll show you how it sits. Just there. That's basically the way it's going to look. And then the carburetor will go on top of that. I hope to have it all together here in the next day or two. Then that part will be done. Then I can get back onto the back end here and get my wheels and stuff, get my back wheel figured out what I'm going to do there. But I think this is going to work real good. I don't know what I'm going to do exactly with the outside here. Probably weld it up, most of it. I might have to do a little bit of ceramic work on the outside because it's going to be hard to get around. This side here I think I'll do most of the welding on. As long as I get that sealed up, it'll be fine. Okay, so that's what's happening.